Hi everyone, it's Kai here. Are you ready to explore? Great! Today we're going to explore a parable Jesus told in the book of Matthew chapter 25. Remember, great explorers are great listeners. Let's clip on our listening ears. Click! Great job! Watch your leader closely as I tell the story. I wonder what you'll discover. Here we go. Jesus was talking to his disciples about how they should use their time. Jesus shared a parable, or story, with them to teach them about how we should live each day. One day, there was a rich man who was going to go on a journey. Before he left, he called together his 3 servants. He wanted his servants to take care of his money until he returned. The first servant was given 5 bags of gold, and the second servant was given 2 bags of gold. But the third servant was given 1 bag of gold. I wonder, is this fair? The reason each servant was given different amounts of money was based on his own abilities and gifts. Before the man left, he gave them one task. I wonder what it would be. He wanted these servants to take care of his money and do great things with it until he came back. I wonder what you would do with this money. After these instructions, the rich man went away. The first and second servants were excited. They immediately began to work. They decided to work hard and use their time well. I wonder what jobs they did. They hammered, planted seeds, cared for animals, and did any other job that was available. They worked so hard that their money doubled. Wow! I wonder how these servants felt after earning all this extra money. The third servant was not excited about this task. He took his bag of gold and buried it in the ground. I wonder what will happen to this money. He did nothing else while the man was away. After a long time, the rich man returned. He called his servants to come and see him. The first 2 servants were excited to see him. They ran to him and showed them all the extra money they had earned. The first servant now had 10 bags of gold, and the second servant had 4 bags of gold. I wonder what the rich man will say. The man was so happy with these first 2 servants. He was proud of how they had worked hard and used their time wisely. The third servant nervously walked up to the rich man. He dug up his 1 bag of gold from the ground and gave it to him. I wonder what the man will say. The rich man was not happy and pleased with this servant. In fact, he was disappointed. He said, "Why didn't you do anything with this money while I was away?" The third servant began to make excuses for why he didn't do anything. I wonder, is it good to make excuses? The man didn't like excuses. He took this bag of gold and gave it to the servant who had 10 bags of gold. Then the rich man sent this servant away. I wonder what this story teaches us about how we are supposed to use our time and energy.